Hey everybody, welcome back to my videos, where today we'll be discussing the Omega Seamaster Aqua, a stunning timepiece in my opinion. Now we're going to split today's review up into different categories, starting with the dial and case. Now, if you look at the dial, it's a stunning blue. Dial radiant with these lines over it, and the dial has a classiness to it, especially when it's on the wrist. You could see that the dial is very catchy, and when you're in public, someone will spot it to be, wow, is that guy, what watch is he wearing? People could mistake it for better watches. That's how good it is. AKA, there might not be a better watch than this. When you look at the case, it actually has a nice smooth finishing at the sides. Brushed, yes, the brushed sides. Very nice. And shiny. It's almost like it collects scratches. That's how shiny it is. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. And I find this to be so shiny that we can even see a reflection through the case, as you can see. So just the case of it is stunning. And there's not too many better stuff, especially like this crown over here. Woo! Next, we're going on to see, sorry about that. Our next category is the band. Now, if you're having one and you want to feel the band, you can feel it. It almost has a silky smoothness to it, comfort. Now, if you don't believe me, well, right now, quickly put it on wrist, which, by the way, the clasp, you first put down this, which almost has a leverage under, then you put down the one that says Omega. You click it just like that, and now you have it on wrist. Now you see how beautiful it is on the wrist, and the band is very comfortable. Like I said, with the Omega clasp, with the two push buttons when you want to take it off, and the band's very shiny, nice, and very comfortable, which you don't get off of a lot of bands. So when you take it off with the band, you just press these two buttons on the clasp, you pull off the other one, and boom, just like that, your watch is off. With the band, very nice. You can feel it just like that. The next one is, of course, the movement, which is something you cannot forget. This is a automatic movement, caliber 8900. Now, about this watch, the movement is very shiny. You have to move with the balance wheel. You see the mainspring bouncing up with the coaxial movements, and it has the wordings over here, which are not too clear, but I could make it clear quickly if I quickly clear it up. Right, a lot better now. It has to be in angles, and you see the jewels placed throughout the watch. Now, it's also in the movements a manual wind movement, so all you have to do is wind it up, and like I said, automatic, which is something significant. Now, when we move to the next category, which is functions, it's just a regular, simple watch with the date. And remember, when you're switching the date on the watch, make sure the hands are down to 6 o'clock. Otherwise, it might break. You have to switch it in certain patterns. So, yeah, this functionings are not that hard. And when you move into a lot of other stuff about this watch, it's significantly nicer than a lot of watches that you just typically find. Now, to talk about Omega. Omega is not just any brand, it's the brand with the moon watch, which is very nice. It is part of the Swatch gang, and that's really all I'm going to say because I don't have that much to say about it. But, are you ready for a quick lume check? Now, here's the lume check. It's very nice lume, and it's much brighter than it looks like in video, as you could see. Now, yes, it's not going to be right away. You're going to have to take it off the sleeve, and it's not a perfect shining lume. It's a very nice lume, and it's very beautiful, and I would love to have this lume on all of my watches, unless if I have a better lume on some watches like Omega Speedmasters. So let's go back into the watch. That'll wrap it up for this video. And before you go, make sure to like and subscribe. Click that notification so you'll be able to see more amazing content like this one.